Shut up. Okay. We're back.
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and start. Stand with your feet side by side, heels touching. Try to get your legs as close to each other as we can.
Okay.
And what I wanna see here is just a relaxed upper body, and I wanna see you lift one knee at a time. As high as you can and balance for 1 second. Nice, take a deep breath. Let's go back down, and we'll switch. And let's go one more each side. Okay, come back down. Nice, and come back down. What do you notice?
Probably some lateral force trying to compensate.
Sure. Which side do you feel more comfortable standing on?
About the same actually.
So what I'm noticing is there's more stability in your upper body and balance when you're standing on your left and lifting your right. Okay, we've found more dominance in the left hip, and then when we're coming up with the left leg, there's a little bit more adjusting as we come up here.
I'm sure it has to do with not trusting the right toe and the right knee.
There's a lot of, isn't it crazy? Like a toe injury can start to throw off the dynamics of what we trust, exactly. So we look at like crosses, right? If anything is happening in like the right knee, it's gonna start to affect the left hip. Because in order to protect this, we're gonna spend a lot more time on the side. But also, like, have you ever played soccer?
Yes.
What leg dominantly are you gonna boot the ball with?
Right foot.
Right foot. So your left leg is gonna be your stabilizer, right? So now when we're thinking about weight training for longevity, we're gonna start to think about how to add unilateral training to make sure that each hip is now gonna get its own time to shine, right? Its own moment to create more dominance so that you can have more stability and balance. Over time, overtraining one side through compensations can lead to things like lumbar issues, upper back issues, just things happening all over the body. So as we really focus on like longevity being the theme, unilateral here is going to be the king.
And I've been crushed by a bus and crushed by a semi. I've had my hips kind of hiked up and rotated this direction. So it's like every time you have something happen with your body, that trauma, it's like tearing a piece of paper. You can't put it back together again perfectly. It's just, something's off a little bit.
Sure. Yeah, that'll be the journey as you grow muscle anyways, right? But, wow, that's a lot. So how do you feel right now? Any questions?
I feel good. Just quiet before the storm.
Yeah, right? Okay, so let's go into a little bit of shoulder, upper body. I'll have you turn around and face the mirror. Nice. So hands all the way out to the side. Open. Thumbs in your palm. Squeeze. You create a fist and hold that fist nice and tight. We're going to go over and under behind the back. I want you to get your hands as close to each other as you can, keeping those fists. Let's go to the switch. Any kind of like major trauma to the right side?
No, but just more tightness on the right back side there.
So on your right internal. And is it, can you go lower? Let's go ahead and switch one more time. Okay, so your external is going to be about the same on both. More internal rotation on your back.
And the right shoulder here was a long time ago, right? I was crushed by a bus into a car. The whole car was caved into my body. My arm was whipped around my body. And luckily I had a lot more muscle back then.
Sure.
So I hurt the bus.
Okay, good for you.
Definitely destroyed the car.
Super sorry for the bus. All right, the last one we're going to do is range of motion in the hamstrings. I'm also going to see a little bit more about your hips. So I'm going to have you lay on your back flat on that mat.
Okay, hamstrings are real tight. And when I had I had my own company.
Yeah.
But I had a whole wakeboarding injury maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. Got a hamstring pull there.
Sure.
So we'll see. That doesn't excuse the other leg.
Right, right. So let's go feet all the way out. You might want to scoot up so that you're not hanging off the edge there. Great. So now relax your hands on the ground, one leg at a time. I want you to squeeze your quad, lock your knee nice and straight, yep, and then lift as high as you can while keeping your knee straight. So as soon as you feel it wanting to bend, all right, come back
I know,
up.
I say, is this guy a genius? What is it?
Yeah, this is miraculous. All right.
I don't need to be here. See? Look at this.
Come back, go back down.
And you're gonna see him like
Let's
that.
switch one more time.
It used to go John Club on Don.
Yeah, in between the trucks.
Yeah, no, that's
Come back
Chuck
down.
Norris.
Oh, I thought I saw him do it. Okay, yeah, hamstrings are gonna be a really.
It's good. My low back's also locked up, so that's the part. That's it.
Yeah, in like a, what's called an anterior tilt. Are you familiar with the anterior
Yeah.
posterior?
Yep.
So, yeah, the hips are very tight facing inward.
Yeah.
You definitely start to see. So I don't think that anything is too far gone. Okay? Everything that I'm
You didn't use the word gone.
Is
goner.
fixable.
You're looking at goner, it's not gone yet.
Yes, exactly. So at this point,
Heavy deads.
heavy deads. That's right. I'm thinking body weight. Actually, let's just find your personal rep, your personal best right now.
Oh, good. What was it?
And foam rolling. I'd love to start with a couple of foam
Yeah, great. I
rolling.
got a rubber roller at home too.
Okay, perfect. Do you use it?
Yeah, I inflict pain on my clients.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that's what I have. Rubber rollers, like, you're like, oh, we used to be a little light soft today, and then you get on the rubber roller, like, what the hell?
Right, right.
Plus, all
so
us trainers are masochists.
that's basically where you need to see a little bit of pain.
Yeah.
So genuinely, do you want to spend time doing foam rolling now, or do you feel like that's something that you're comfortable with at home?
You wanted to show me a couple things we can capture on the video to tell them how we're gonna medicate some of these things without pills.
Let me just make sure that's you. There's one. If you want to pause it, I'll just grab it.